What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Right Review. I'm Ziz, my dad.
How y'all doing?
And here's looking at you, kid.
Hey, but no, I'm glad you said that. You see this joint right here is called What Movie, Which Gangster? 101 Classic Bad Boy Quotes.
We have had many people over our social medias and stuff ask, like, in the background what it said and stuff, since they can't read it sometimes. So, for 101 days, since that's how many quotes there are, we will be reading one quote per video.
I don't know 101 days, but 101
videos.
Yeah. We're going to
So,
go over to the end.
Yeah, you can give us our first quote.
And we're going to give you the quote here. And if you know the quote, put it in the comment section. And
Plus
then,
character.
if you know the character too. But if you know the movie, just put it in the comment section. And we'll reveal the whole answer on the beginning of the next video.
But, getting back to the topic.
Yeah.
We are reviewing Princess Bride, released in 1987.
One of my top 5 favorite movies ever. And a lot of people that know me,
You don't say that
would
lightly.
say, what? And they don't even know what this movie is, but then if they see the movie, it really be like, what? You? But anyway.
Thanks to him, this is probably, like he said, top 5 favorite movies. So, let's get into it, and I'll give you a brief summary of the story. It's basically a sick boy is visited by his grandfather with a book to tell him about a magical fairy tale.
Not to cut you off, but it kind of remind me now, because Shorty want to play the video games, like he don't believe in reading books no more. You know, it's kind of like now, people don't want to read nothing no more, they just want
to have a spoon fed to them.
Yeah, or just Google, how old am I today? You know what I'm saying? Simple stuff like that, instead of reading a book, use your imagination. But go ahead.
But no, the grandfather brings him a book, reads it to him, and as it goes on, the boy gets more invested.
But at the beginning, he don't want to read it at first, but then when the grandfather tell him there's a lot of killing and sports and stuff, and Shorty
he gets
say,
interested.
Okay, but then he don't like.
I'm just realizing he used it as a catch to get him involved, and now you want to know more about yourself. Like, you're
the only thing he ain't like is
the
kissing, about the romance and kissing.
I guess since he's a little kid.
A weird little kid. When I was young, I loved women, but
that's him.
Okay.
But let's get to this great movie and talk about some of my favorite scenes. I'm gonna be honest. It kills me every time they cut from the story to the grandfather and grandson, like when he interrupts them.
Oh yeah, how you jumping from the fantasy back to reality. It's cool though. I guess because I was a little kid when this came out, but it's like Hook and all that. It's like certain Jones I just still love them. Even though I'm older, and I know I still love that stuff because sometimes I like the fantasy better.
One of my favorite characters, because I used to say his name so wrong apparently to my father, is Indigo Montoya.
What you used to call him?
A
bunch of gibberish. Yeah.
Renee Montoya.
Yeah, Renee.
No. You used to say that's his sister. What I used to call him.
It was something like Renee. No, Renee is off Sherlock Holmes part 2.
Renee.
Yeah. Man, we off subject.
What did I used to call him?
But it don't matter.
But the point is, every time I watched it, you'd be like, God, that's not his name.
Yeah, destroy the man. They had a weird.
But anyway, he's one of my favorite characters. He's a swordsman trying to avenge his father's death by a man.
You just skip. I thought you was gonna give him a breakdown. You just.
I thought you was going to go.
Go ahead. However you want to do it.
And characters.
Run your show.
What was this about the man? What was it? He had a tattoo, or he was
he had 6 fingers.
6 fingers.
Yeah, because his father was dude wanted the sword made, and his father made the sword, and Slim ain't like it. Or he didn't want to pay him.
I think he didn't want to pay him, so he killed him with it.
And he said he stabbed him through killed his father. But he left the sword, so that's the only thing he had left from his father, right? Mm-hmm. Other than the little trainer with the sword. No, I don't think his father even trained him.
No, I think he learned.
He went into the trade after Slim killed him because he tried to fight Slim. And remember, Slim cut his face, and he said he didn't kill me, but he left me with these scars. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But no, he's an awesome character. With the giant too.
Hey.
Does anyone want a peanut?
Oh, Andre the Giant?
That's his name?
Yeah, he a wrestler, Andre the Giant. He was a big wrestler when I was a little kid.
stuff like
In the
this,
80s.
G.I. Joe, having Sergeant Slaughter and stuff. I don't even know who these people is.
But you know him from G.I. Joe.
Exactly, like I said, I don't know who you are in real life. I just know your character in the movie, and that's all I need to.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying. Like G.I. Joe, Sergeant Slaughter was a wrestler too back when I was a kid.
I never knew that. I just
got
thought
popular. But you know him from G.I. Joe.
I thought G.I. Joe, like everyone else, it's like Serpentor. I just thought he was a character they made up.
Oh yeah.
Not you brought a real person and had his likeness made for a character, cartoon character.
Oh yeah, but get somewhat into the story about what he's telling his son. I know we gonna talk about some of our favorite characters, but yeah, tell him what the book kind of. I mean, it's about.
There was a boy and a farm girl, and their name was Wesley and Buttercup.
Well, I ain't mean that, but yeah, you can go into that.
No,
the story about love.
Yes, it's a romance.
Ain't even just a romance though. It's about love because
you may go better. It's romance with everything else in there.
Yeah, because I'm talking about the grandfather. Him ain't in romance, but the grandfather. You know, he ain't really feeling his grandfather. He think he older and stuff. But once they have that day together, he like really love his grandfather. Like he see all the greatness in him and stuff. And then you know the grandfather love him to death because he give him the what's the signature jump at the end. When he tell him, right now you gonna come back and read the book tomorrow? He's like, as you wish. Like Wesley always gets
as he said, the Buttercup.
I mean, but yeah, get back to
but
the
anyway,
story.
Wesley...
We all over the place. This is a
Wesley and Buttercup fell in love. He left. She thought he died.
No, because he left because he was poor.
Yes.
Because she kept shitting on him at first. Fun boy.
Give me that.
Pass me that. Was flunking that bama. And he kept just saying, as you wish. But... Go ahead.
Anyway, they fall in love. She leaves to get money. He leaves to get money. She hears he dies. So the rich prince of the area is making his poor, as he says, poor. What is it called? Subjects.
Oh, subject. Yeah.
Feel better by marrying one of them.
Subjects.
By marrying one of them to say, oh, even I can become royalty one day.
Yeah. Wow.
And he picks Buttercup. No, I'm going out
like him, but we ain't gotta do that right now.
I'm sorry, it's just in my mind how I was thinking about it. How he said
what's up with y'all? They true.
It's just the way he said it. I don't remember.
I'm messing with you.
But anyway, he hates her.
Do he really hate her?
Well, he doesn't hate her, but he doesn't like her.
He stops liking her because she doesn't like him.
Oh my bad.
Yeah. Remember she keeps saying, "Yeah, I'll marry you, but my heart is with my love Wesley." And
he's like, "I understand, but if he doesn't come back, I'll marry you."
No, but that's after they find out Wesley alive.
Yes.
But I'm talking about before she think Wesley dead. Because remember when...
She's like, my heart will never love again or something like that.
No, when she run into the Dread Pirate Roberts and she really don't know, well, we know it's Wesley. Well, we know it's Wesley. I think I know it's Wesley. I mean, us watching the TV know
it's Wesley.
I mean, come on, we know.
I guess
Bruce Wayne is Batman. I mean, he got the same jaw structure and all that. Just because I can't see his nose, I'm supposed to think it's somebody else.
My bad. As a kid, I was like, "Who is that?"
What? Who was this masked man? Oh my God!
Who is this strange?
Burnt out. But go ahead.
I mean, I was like a 3-4-year-old.
I understand.
It's like crazy. Batman when he takes his mask off. He's Bruce Wayne.
I guess because when I first saw it, I was like 7, 6 years old. So
you're like
a little older than you were. You right? You like 3 years old.
You're like, yeah, I can see you without the mask.
Yeah, same mustache, same little funny.
But it was the Adam West Batman treatment. Oh, it's me.
Yeah, like
Adam West.
I'm supposed to be shocked. Yeah, we know what your goofy is.
But anyway, he's playing with her. He's rescued her from the people, who the prince hired to kill her.
Yeah, he hired his own some people from their neighboring
land, rival,
their enemies,
and kill her in that rival land.
So that a war,
and he can have a revenge.
And then, but he can still be the king without having a
wife.
Yeah, he's a wild, weird dude. I mean, you should be a king regardless. In your heart, I mean, you should feel like a king, but it doesn't matter. It ain't got nothing to do with this movie. But go.
Anyway, I mean, life lesson doesn't hurt. Anyway, he goes through multiple plots to try and kill her. She learns that Wesley is the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Yeah, he said he went through. No, what you mean?
Oh my bad. Let me explain this better.
Yeah, Wesley
saves her from the people. makes a few friends along the way.
Yeah, he had to whoop Andre the Giant. Renee.
Never Renee.
Well,
and the short dude who tried to do the logic puzzle.
Super smart guy.
If he was so smart, why is he dead?
I mean, he was smart, but that alkane powder ain't had no scent, and he dealt in fear.
Also, wasn't Wesley immune to it? Like he's had build up immunity.
Yeah.
Even then, I guess he was. I was more going off the saying that you're so smart, yet you let this happen.
Yeah, I'm not drinking that shit. We ain't playing that game. What are you talking about?
It's gonna be a fight to the death.
As soon as you drop that sword and all that tomorrow impact, hey, you gonna have to take this knife from me and kill me that way. But other than that, you about to die.
Are you gonna drink it, or you gonna take it to blade?
I ain't got time. He tomorrow. Yeah, you beat my Spaniard, so that means you're good with your sword. And you also
you beat my giant, so that means you're strong. But that doesn't mean you're smarter than me.
Yeah, well, you wasn't that smart.
Like I said, he was so smart until he died.
You should have stayed there with them, and y'all should have just jumped him.
I mean, but anyway, he gets killed. Buttercup, the Prince men conveniently rides upon Buttercup and Wesley since he sent them out a little earlier to find the body, and they roll down what's that thing called? Hill.
Yeah.
Then his mask come out, and she's like, Wesley. And they escape into the swamp.
Prince seen him though. He said, I just seen him. They went into the fire swamp or some old stuff.
And Wesley reveals in the swamp that there's no Drat Pirate Roberts.
Yeah, that's all you had to do is send me into the fire swamp.
You would give up?
Nah, I would have killed myself. I never thought I'd commit suicide, but when I seen the size of that rat that he had to fight in there, teeth tall as my head,
I don't have a comparison.
Scared of that pop.
I don't have a comparison in this room, but it's like this big.
What, the rat?
The
rat wasn't that big. The rat was taller than Wesley. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, my bad. He's right.
Yeah, it's about this big. Yeah, the rat was like 6 feet tall.
It was a terrifying sight.
Remember, he was wrestling on the ground with the joint. He had to roll the joint into the fire.
And then the other one came out.
The other one came?
Remember when he tossed that one in the fire? The second one came out and started fighting him. Remember he had to stab it? Or am I thinking about the same one?
Yeah, you tripping. He threw it over there, and the joint
just got a little burnt.
It started chasing the girl. That's why I remember he was crawling for his sword. But when it started chasing the prince, he turned around and dove on it, and that's when he heard the, let you know the fly about to come in. He said that joint in there, got his sword, stabbed that joint about 4 times. But that joint bit him on his shoulder. Oh man, the rabies.
It was terrifying.
But yeah.
But anyway, at the end, the prince, after all his things are revealed, he tries a final attempt to marry Buttercup, murder her after.
I don't like that. But go ahead, yeah.
No,
that definitely happened.
Oh, and there was this little funny scene also with this wizard when they was trying to bring Westy back to life.
Yeah, but they had also the scene when they came out the fire swamp, man. He ran into the dude. Remember, he had fought your man. Your man told him, man, about his father. And remember, he came out and he was like, oh, you got 6 fingers on your right hand. A friend of mine was just looking for you. And then he smacked Wesley in the head with the butt of the sword.
They had this torture chamber.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you skipped all that, man.
My bad.
They told him, man, every level they move it up and take a year away from his life.
And then he took it to the top, as they see.
The Bama said the highest I go maybe is 3, but I never go.
Remember the prince came down there though, like, no, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you skipping through all that, but
I'm just
saying, when he put it on 1, the man screamed so loud, was crying. So I imagine when he put it to 50. It was like because it was supposed to be electrocuting him, but it was all wood and water. That shit was wicked. So.
But anyway, it was apparently.
I mean, a lot of people gonna laugh.
Also, there was a dude down there that had like the herpes on.
Filthy, nasty beast. Had the herpes on his mouth.
He's ghostly white. It's terrible. But no, basically though, the prince preparing for his wedding with Buttercup, where he's gonna murder her, had his guards, chief of police, go out and start rounding up bums or something. Why was he rounding up bums again?
No, he was locking up all the bums and vagrants. So he was saying he was making the forest safe, so nobody wouldn't come and kill his wife. So when she got killed, it'd be a big mysterious who did it, and who done it. So now I gotta lock everything
Maybe they
down, and
maybe they can
they
invite
got into the
Marvin.
castle. So it might have been my father, anybody. You know, he's a snake. He don't care about nobody.
Maybe he can invite Hercule Poirot to come investigate.
Nah, he get a real detective.
But anyway, he locks them all up, and in the forest, drunk is Indigo.
Yeah, because
Since he's gone off losing to Wesley, and I think he lost his chance to kill the
get revenge for his father. He thought it was over.
So he's just drunk. Your man Andre the Giant found him. He's like, "What's wrong with you?" He's like, "We need to get you together." So
he started talking like it. What's up with you?
What? I mean,
Special ed together.
I'm putting him.
Nah, we'll talk English for the people.
My bad. Anyway, the guards try to take him. He starts trying, but since he's drunk, he can't swing straight, so he just swinging wide. So and he falls out. So Andre comes, knock out the guards, and take him.
But is that that's after when he's like the man in black had already been captured?
Yes, no, my bad. Then he was telling
because
him
Indigo already knew that. Because
yeah.
when he came up out of that, what you talking about when Slim got him and fed him the beef stew and put him in the hot water, the cold water to sew him up.
Mm-hmm.
He came out and they was walking, and that's when they heard. Well, that's when she told your man like cause he came back and said yeah, every ship in my armada is going to be at the wedding. She said, except for your three fastest, because he lied and told her the three fastest had went and got took Wesley back home. Because remember he told she was like, I'll marry you if you take him back to his ship, and he lied and put him in the dungeon. Mm-hmm. But when she was like, oh, you lied, some I know you're a coward or something. It doesn't matter, my Wesley will come back, and so she shitted on him. And he ran down there. He was like, "Yeah."
And that's caused him to hit.
He was like, "I like that part though." He's like, "Yeah, you believe all that storybook stuff and about love and all that stuff. Well, I'm here to show you that man knocked that joint up. Even this little weirdo man with the 16.
He's like, "No, not the 50,
not the 50." That man Wesley screamed. The whole community heard.
I guess he never took it to 50.
And that's when your man Indigo was like, he's like, who needs it the most? He said, the man in black. That was him who screamed. His heart broke because his true love is marrying the prince or whatever, Prince Pumperdink or whatever.
And I forget how. That's his name, Pumperdink?
Prince Humperdinck.
I keep forgetting that's his name.
Remember his wife? When Wesley, when they did that to Wesley and they went and got the body. Remember he prayed to his father, the guy, and the sword found the secret hiding spot.
And so they followed the dude, then they knocked him out.
They ain't follow him in there. Remember he came out and
where
the thing at? He was like, I don't know. And he said jog his memory. And when he hit him on his head, the Bama went out.
I guess
he hit him too hard. And that's when he started praying to his father, and his father led him to the jump.
They take Wesley to the wizard, which is the funniest part. He said, I can't do nothing for him.
Oh, you don't know Billy Crystal?
No.
Yeah.
Since Prince Humperdinck kicked him out.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife came out after he said, I can't do nothing for him. She said, liar, liar, liar. She just started yelling at him a liar.
Hey, he said, you ain't been a man since the prince's son fired you. Then he was like, oh, if you help us, the prince suffers. He said, what? He was arguing with his wife and he heard that part. He said, I help you Humperdinck suffers? I'm on the job.
Immediately put his
and then that's when he shitted on him. He said, oh, you can't do nothing for him. He's dead. He said, oh, look who knows so much. I know that shit word for word. I'm sorry.
And then he's like, he has a little. He
said he's not
dead.
He said, see, the problem is he's not whole dead. He's mostly dead. He said, slightly alive. He said, if he's whole dead, then he started talking about some food or something. Mm-hmm. A BLT. But then he said, if he's slightly, it's a chance. Made all that chocolate shit. And I said that was a scam. After I got about 15, I realized him and his wife were scamming them people for that change. They some petty motherfuckers because after the people left, they said, good luck storming the castle.
They're gonna die.
And she was like, will it work? He said, no way. Have fun, boys. I said, man, you did all that fake running around.
I guess they need them.
Oh, scammers.
She really worked for them.
Man, wicked.
But anyway, Wesley, he can't move much. He's alive.
Well, no. He did. When they take him to the jump, the pill actually works.
I remember he's like, I can't really move much right now. So I remember he kept having the giant move around so you can see.
Like his body dead, he was limp. But then, he started, after like an hour or so, he started rubbing his chin. He said, oh, you move. You know, they was laughing like, what the fuck you talking about? But anyway, he can't go. My bad.
So they make up a plan for the wedding night. They're going to sneak in as ghosts to scare the guards off.
Is he sneak as a ghost? I mean, well, they not. Andre is. They
My bad, Andre is.
On him and put him in a wheelbarrow.
And lit on fire. And threw it at the guards.
Dang, threw what at the guards?
My bad, rolled him to the guards or something.
Yeah, man, you remember this movie?
Yes.
Yeah, you talking about what? No, he said threw.
Anyway, it's most of the guards scatter. He starts fighting them outside.
No, they just scattered and they just ran. Remember they go, oh, he was talking like a ghost, and then the dude with the key, he tried to run and drop the jump under the giant.
Catched it.
What's it called? The gate, I guess, so you couldn't storm the castle.
Indigo and what's it called? Wesley goes inside.
Yeah. No, Andre John went with him too.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he came after them, but he had to stop the thing, and I don't know what he did while he was outside.
But anyway,
no,
Indigo.
we know what he went.
I was I think you and me now know what he did. Indigo chased after the six-handed dudes, and he's like, he chased through him. The dude, I think, drew like a few guards at him, and Indigo just killed them and kept moving.
No, because at first he hung Wesley up on the jump once he seen Slim. Like, remember he hung Wesley up on the night, the armor. Remember the night, you know how they be in them castles.
All right, so he like, I have to go.
Yeah, he hung him up on that jump and was about to fight Slim. And then Slim
he
sent the guy, and once he killed the two dudes and he was ready for him,
he ran off.
And act like he was about to fight, broke on his ass.
Eventually they get to a room where he has no other escape besides the door they came through.
No, he tricked Indigo. Well, now he went through the door, locked it, and went down the steps, and that's when Andre Giant came in. Indigo was like, man, he getting away from me. You know, he thinking like, this the last chance I'm going to get revenge for my father. And remember, Andre Giant knocked the door in, but went back to get Wesley. But when he came back, Wesley was gone. But when Indigo ran down the steps, Slim was down there waiting for him with that little short dagger. Put that joint right in his stomach.
But anyway, Indigo, doing his famous line from the movie, my name is Indigo Montoya.
That's what made you start messing his name up.
Montoya.
His name is Emilio Montoya.
I started calling him Indigo Montoya.
His name is Indigo.
I mean, what did I call him?
You just call him Emilio or something.
Emilio Montoya.
Something weird. I know it wasn't nothing there.
But anyway, he kept saying, my name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
At first, Slim, because when Slim hit him in the stomach,
I remember he kept doing it over.
But when he hit him in the stomach, at first he went down and Slim was just watching him die. But then he started getting back up and he stabbed him in the shoulder. He was just blocking it. But then he started getting stronger. You know, his adrenaline was pumping. And then you know, he just ain't want to fail.
Every block and everything, he kept repeating it. My name is Indigo.
Getting stronger. Slim was like, stop saying that. Stop getting all scared.
And then, like, how did he kill him?
I love when he did the same thing Slim did then. He tried to stab him. Slim tried to block it. And hit him in the shoulder. Then he tried to block it and hit him in the other shoulder. And he was like, man, please don't kill me. I'll give you anything you want. No, he said, I'll do whatever you want. He said, can you give me anything I ask you for? And then he's like, yeah. He said, I want my father back, you son of a bitch. The whole time Slim was trying to sneak and get the little knife out of his boot.
And then he put it through him, right?
Yeah, he pushed that joint all the way through his ass.
And then we go to Wesley. I mean, not Wesley. We go to up top. The Buttercup and Prince Humperdinck. Yes, but I didn't want to reveal that he was in there.
But no.
Remember?
She was in there by herself.
And then he said something. I think he said
she was about to stab herself because she thought she just married the dude the whole time. All she did was say, she never said nothing.
I believe they had the priest.
Yeah, the priest just read through the whatever.
What did the priest? Didn't the priest keep asking her like, "You sure you want to do this and stuff?"
No, he couldn't ask that. Remember, they heard the fight going outside, and Humperdinck kept saying, "Man, get through that. Say man and wife." Man, he said man and wife because he was scared. Humperdinck would have killed his ass.
But anyway, Wesley's in the room. Humperdinck comes in there, I think, to kill, what's her name? And Wesley's joking with him. He's sitting in the chair. He's like,
no, well, she was about to stab herself, and she seen Wesley laying on the bed. He's like, you're going to ruin a perfect pair of breasts. It's not that many going around. And she's like, oh, Wesley. And it came when they started kissing him, talking about, you don't miss me. And he was like, gently. Remember she pulled him and fucked his head up. And that's when
because I forgot he's still.
He's like, you can't even move. And then that's when Wesley got up and aimed the sword at him. And the nigga was scared, dropped the sword, went in the chair. The whole time Wesley couldn't even stand up with a feeling. That man would have crushed Wesley.
But anyway.
But he was a chump.
So Wesley and her gets to the window. And Enigma comes through, right?
That's what they call Enigma.
Yeah, Enigma Montoya.
Riddler.
Indigo comes through, right, and he's in the room because I remember at the scene, Andre at the bottom, he's like, I got 4
that's what they Indigo. That's one of my favorite parts.
I remember you always put it.
He said I was coming and
I found
these
4
white horses.
And I bought one for the lady.
He said, he said it was 3 of us in case we found a lady.
Hello, lady.
Yeah.
So they all jump down to their horses and ride off.
But he basically told Indigo. Indigo was like, man, I don't know what to do because I'm
like,
not in the revenge business.
Right.
And he was like, well,
would you like
I think you make a great Dread Pirate Roberts.
Since the thing was, I didn't get this way that with Dread Pirate Roberts, there's not one dude. They keep changing over and over at a point and retires. So Wesley's saying, now that I'm back with my money and with my girl, I'm...
Because when they walking through the fire swamp, I mean, like we said, we jumping all through the movies, talking all over. But he told her, he was explaining, like you said, about Dread Pirate Roberts. He said what he would do is find somebody that he liked it on the boat, and then he'd be like, Zudi, you're a good worker, but most likely I'll kill you by morning. And he said that kept going on.
And I remember when he said, she's like, your ship was attacked, then you was killed. And he's like, my ship was attacked by Dread Pirate Roberts, but I was not killed. And then led into your thing when he said, Wesley, do this, you know, you might die in the morning. Yeah,
he said, because that dude's name was Roy, and he originally got it from the original Dread Pirate Roberts, and said Slim been retired for like 30 years. And he was basically saying it's the name that scares
really,
people.
I'm about to say it's not the person.
Yeah, it's about so if you just walk around, basically be silent. But
that's it.
Yeah, we went a little far on One Eye Jones because we went all over the map.
But I guess with movies we love, of course we're gonna go a little far. Right? It just shows how great this movie is, and I truly think y'all should go watch it.
Yeah, it's definitely a great. I mean, well, now all you super tough guys, it's not for y'all.
But if you're actually like a normal human,
I mean,
watch it.
Most of the tough guys are the people that's gonna watch this type of stuff.
But anyway, go follow us on all our socials. What's it called? That's Instagram, Facebook. Here on YouTube, definitely subscribe. TikTok, Twitch.
Follow you on your personal page on TikTok
and Instagram.
Hey, what is
Siggy 0428.
Oh, okay.
And don't forget that. Remember, we told you the quote. Tell us the character, the movie. Heck, even tell us the year it was released.
If you know.
If you know. And
tell them the quote one more time.
Just when I think my bad. Just when I thought that I was out, they pull me back in. Yeah. I mean, it's not perfect. Quote for quote.
It's terrible. But yeah.
You did better. But anyway.
Nah, I'm just joking with you. But yeah.
Good
night.
Subscribe.